Hi dear my souls, welcome to Spiritual Swarna 3 YouTube channel. This is Swarna here welcoming all of you onto this beautiful channel. And all the new subscribers, welcome to this channel. If you are watching for the first time, you can watch all my other videos on this channel based on spirituality and healing. So you have a lot of videos on my channel which is called Light Body Activations, Science of Twin Flames and Science of Your Kundalini Awakening. So you can watch all those videos and get benefited from. If you're returning subscribers, I'm really thankful for being connected to me, and thank you so much for all your comments in the comment section and the mails, and thank you all for approaching me for healing and twin flame inner work. I've been into this healing since past 10 years, and I have been doing a lot of healing work and coaching into inner work for twin flames, and also teaching meditations to the beginners. So if you are interested, you can contact me at acuswarna@gmail.com. If you're interested in learning any modalities like Reiki, you can contact me. I'll be glad to help you with this particular modality and initiations. Okay, so today's video is based on quite a request, and the energy which is flowing right now is about the number 47, 4 and 7, which is continuously seen by a lot of people who are in spiritual awakening path. Apart from the numbers like 10, 10, 11, 11, repeated numbers, or 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever the numbers is repeating, or the twin numbers repeating, any twin numbers repeating, 5 and 5 and 2, 3, 2, 3, all these numbers are related to your consciousness. The numbers which you are seeing daily, regularly, are the numbers the universe is trying to communicate with you with. And it is very specific and important for you. And it means different for different people and consciousness. So if you're seeing some numbers, because there are huge amount of numbers and each number signifies some or the other thing, so it is quite difficult to actually comprehend a particular number. But in maybe future videos, I'll be decoding each number and making a few videos on repeated numbers, especially the prime numbers, which helped me also in my life. So but today we are only going to talk about 47 number, 47 number. So before going to this video, let me pay gratitude to Partha Sir, who has been my strength and my inspiration when I was uh, uh, going more deeper into the matrix world and understanding about how it works and all. His videos on YouTube have been very, very contributing to many people. So if you would like to learn more and see more and understand more, it's a different level of understanding required for Partha Sir videos, and have been benefited during my awakening period. It was a huge contribution. Now still he keeps on making videos on such topics, and most of my subscribers are from his YouTube channel, and I'm really grateful for all the support and guidance which I have been getting from Partha Sir. And there's one more very beautiful light worker and being called Angel Shakti Athena. She also has one YouTube channel, which I probably, these two links of the YouTube channels I'll be posting in my description box. So please, you can subscribe to those channels and watch and get gained with a lot of information and wisdom from them, spiritual wisdom from them. And this beautiful soul called Angel Athena, she is one of the light workers and divine being, and these two are the people who have first decoded about 47 number in their videos. If you google about them, this particular number 47, they have made certain videos in their YouTube channel. You can watch those videos also. And this video is basically my understanding, what I understood from the entire my experience and my astrological study. So I have been seeing astro charts, and if anybody is interested to show their astro charts, you can you're all welcome to share it on my email ID for further assistance. So I've been doing this in a couple of years, and I got some fair understanding about how to identify your soul mission, where the karma will be playing the most for you, which are the key areas where you have to be dealing in this lifetime, and all such questions can be answered. Apart from the practical and domestic life, what we are going through here, we can also get certain kind of directions as well as remedies when we study the astro charts. And today's video, when we are talking about 47, so paying gratitude to Partha Sir and Angel. So please watch those videos also. And today's we are going to go little connected to astrology and this 47 number and twin flames. So this is a connection of these three things and making you understand how the universe is trying to guide us and support us in our journey with this particular number, okay, what it is trying to remind us and all. So going back to the astrology and the mythology, Hindu mythology especially, when we are talking about the two shadow planets, Rahu and Ketu. So now this Rahu and Ketu are resembling in this 47. So 4 is a number which resembles Rahu and 7 is a number which is resembled by Ketu. Okay. So this is actually connecting to the mythology and our own personalities. I'll be explaining in the further in the video. So now this talking a little about the these two planets, shadow planets. Most of them are astrologers in this YouTube channel, so they the mythological story. But this story is only for the some of my chartered accountant friends and some of the other friends who don't know about the mythology story. So this is a short story which is I'm telling. You can Google about it in detail in the YouTube or Google. You will get a lot of stories about Rahu Ketu gods in our astrology story. So when there was Samudra Manthan happening in the ocean, so when everything came out of the ocean, when the Manthan was happening, and at last came the nectar which came out of the ocean, was supposed to be given to all the lords, all the gods, or the devtas of divine beings actually. So during that period, when this nectar was given to the lords, the Mahavishnu took avatar of Mohini and he was serving all the gods the nectar. So the nectar was being given to each of the lords, and it approached to nearby to this Rahu Ketu, who took a form of a god, and they changed their position from the asuras, and they came and sat in the place of all the lords, and they were ready to take the nectar from the this particular Mahavishnu in the form of Mohini avatar. So when they were about to take it, sun and moon, the other two planets, the gods, other gods, sun god and the moon god, whom we say Suryadev and Chandradev, these planets observed this, and they immediately raised an alarm that there is a asur sitting in with us. There is a demonic energy sitting with us for the nectar consumption. So during that time, what happened? The Mohini avatar, which was Mahavishnu, took his own avatar and took the Sudarshan Kriya and slit the head of the demon, who is called Swarabhanu. Okay, who was the Swarabhanu. So now this head slitting, what happened is the head became away from the body, went away from the body, and the nectar was still consumed by the Swarabhanu in the mouth. So what happened? They could not die when this happened. When Sudarshan Chakra was put on their head, those energies could not die because of that nectar in the mouth. So what happened? The Swarabhanu then approached Shiva. Is the mythology? This is what they are. It is written that when it goes and it asks for the see. I have consumed nectar and I have taken it, but I want to liberate. That is my intention. So what happens? They get a blessing from the Lord Shiva that they will become the shadow planets along with the other planets, and they got the blessing of that, and they will be playing a crucial role in human evolution through the consciousness and the contribution in the people's mind, consciousness and all. So this is a blessing they got. That's the reason they've been a part of nine planets when we are talking about astrology. And they contribute a lot to our consciousness directly or indirectly. Whether we recognize or not, their contribution is very much deeper, and it is taking us to a liberation or to the higher consciousness or the spiritual awareness. Now, when these planets split into two, the traits and the characters of these two body parts, one is the head, which is called Rahudev, and one is the lower part of it, which is called Ketu. They had same energy, right? They were split from the same body, so had the same energy. They had the similar essence of their the core being, which was split into two. Now, even though their traits energy was same, but their approach towards their consciousness was different. Okay, how is that different? Let's discuss little on that, and then I'll tell you how it is connected to twin flames. So now Rahu energy is is energy resemblance of 4 number, and whereas Ketu number energy is 7. So we are seeing these two numbers together. So how do we understand this in more deeper way is that Rahu energy is always self-centered. Rahu energy only focus on itself. It doesn't focus on the other person or the anything else outside him. They're very self-centered. They only want what they wanted it from inside. Whereas Ketu energy became very self-critic. Like it was crying for its head. It was not able to find a way. It was craving for its body because it was away from the head, and it was very self-critic about itself, like saying that how do I come out of this, the pain which the planet was going through, sorry, the Ketu they was going through, that was what it was, more of self criticism. And Rahu energy is one which is always thinks from the head and all the calculative mind. It's always thinking from the brain, benefit, cost, benefit analysis. All such kind of thinking is coming from Rahu Dev. But whereas Ketu's energy is about emotions, feeling, heart, thinking from your emotional self. That is your heart. So Ketu energy is in the this form. Rahu energy is mostly lost in the material world. They are busy. People who have this more of this energy are more lost in the material world. They have desires after desires. But Ketu and people with the Ketu energy are lost in self search, because head is away and body is away, as per the story which I discussed now. So now the body is seeking its closure. It wants to go into closure, and it is seeking for spiritual closure. So that is what is happening, and that will happen through self search, contemplations, spiritual contemplations, all those stuff. Rahu energy is always looking out, and Ketu energy is always looking inside. So that's how the things will happen. And when Rahu energy is looking out, it is looking for experience through all the five senses. Because remember, I told you Rahu energy is the head energy, the head which was chopped out. Now the head is having all the senses. It can see, it can smell, it can hear things, it can experience through these particular senses. This is happening for the Rahu energy. So what happens? Rahu is always looking out for the satisfaction. But Ketu, because it doesn't know how to experience things through these five senses, it is more of perceiving, more of inner knowing, more of inner search, inner work, which is Ketu's energy is there. Rahu energy is always focused on desires after desire. One desire is fulfilled, another desire will come for the Rahu energy. Similar, but in case of a Ketu energy, there is number of desires is less. It is going away from desires. It is aiming for union from to the head. Because it is split away, it's not able to do anything. It's it's in crying and pain. It's in suffering. It wants to merge with the Rahu energy and go for liberation, but it is helpless. It is feeling helpless. Now Rahu energy also is so busy in material pleasure that it doesn't seek for the spiritual closure. It doesn't seek for the spiritual closure. But Ketu is always aiming for union with Rahu and spiritual ascension and closure. So these are the basic differences between the Rahu energy and Ketu energy. And let me now tell you what is Rahu energy and Ketu energy. Rahu energy is nothing but our masculine energy, our yang energy, and Ketu energy is nothing but our feminine energy inside us, and which is also called yin energy. So now coming to that, we all are having masculine energy and feminine energy in every one of us. Okay, so like how Rahu Ketu split into two and went away, similarly the divine feminine and masculine energy majoritically they have split into two energies now. They are existing like how independently Rahu energy is existing and Ketu energy is existing. Similar way, even feminine and masculine is also existing in this world. The single energy is split into two parts, but in a very imbalanced way. This imbalance is what the craving is for. Rahu energy thinks that it can satisfy that craving for the other energy through external pressures, But Ketu energy is the one which says that no, I have to go back to my the other half and merge with that other half and go for higher ascension. So there is a huge amount of how they perceive life, how they take their energy further into consciousness. So this 47 number is about union of this yin and yang, of this Rahu and Ketu. And as I said, this Rahu energy and Ketu energy is also existing in every one of us. The more the light body activations, the more the energy is on a higher plane, the more you can sense these energies, and the more you can actually conquer these energies and give a direction to your energy to a higher level. But the more the LB is less than 3, in case of less than 3, and if they are more of Rahu energy, they'll be very materialistic. They'll be only thinking about this present scenario on earth, and they may not believe the life after death and all. But Ketu energy knows, perceives things in a very, very deeper sense. That is more of Ketu energy. These people are the ones who are deeper healers. They can heal, they can sense things beyond the physical, how it is happening and all. This is more of Ketu energy. Now, Rahu, Ketu, are they different? No, they are not different. They are the same energy but split into two bodies, and now they're independently working with the imbalanced energy and differently focusing on different things. What is the aim of them is to come together and then to balance and to do spiritual ascension. Inherently, they are both one. So similarly, like that, we also have this energy which is very imbalanced in ourselves. So those who are twin flames and who are seeking external union from this 3D perspective, the first thing is that they have to make union of inside yin and yang energy, Rahu and Ketu energy. And believe me, it's not that easy as I'm saying in this video. It takes maybe months, years, and maybe lifetimes of work on themselves and to go for spiritual closure. And through this number, which is 47, which is again and again appearing on the different number, different platforms, like some people are seeing on YouTube, some people are seeing it in their mobile, some people are seeing it in on somewhere else on the road, now vehicle numbers and all. This is always reminding that there has to be union of your inner yin and yang, inner Rahu energy and Ketu energy. So you have to focus on healing yourself, balancing. Both are unhealed. Both Rahu energy is also not healed. It is craving for that satisfaction, which cannot be which the people cannot get it from outside. Ketu energy is also feeling incomplete, not finding the Rahu energy around. Okay, so those together have to come together so that they can spiritually close the deeds or the hanging energy or karmic energy, and then they can go for a spiritual closure and ascent. So this is how the energy is working, and this has to be done over a period of time when you are constantly working on your consciousness. Then only the balance will come, and when the balance will come, that balance is a key for spiritual ascension. So hopefully this video has made it clear about the energy of Rahu Ketu and number 47 and masculine and feminine energy, yin and yang energy, which is imbalanced in all of us. If it is getting balanced also, you have to maintain that state for a longer time, because any thought, any emotion can bring the imbalance quickly down. So that is where the key is, and you have to quickly work upon yourself and your state so that you don't stay in any of the imbalanced state for a longer time, not harming your consciousness, and you just go high into your life. And that is only possible with a proper structured approach onto your inner work and your own self. And also Kundalini awakening is very important for this, otherwise it's very difficult to maintain that state, because it doesn't help you, because your inherent energy of Kundalini is dormant and inactive or not tamed. Then it will not help you to maintain that state of balance for a longer time. It is definitely going to fall one or the other day. So the structured inner work, continuous work of whatever we learn, whatever we do is very important. The spiritual sadhana, what we do, has to be continuous, and it has to go on for a number of years, so that you can grow ahead in your life. Hopefully this video was helpful to you, and in case if you like, please share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.